Hello, and welcome back to this channel. Today's going to be a super fun video because today we're going to be doing another informational plant tour. Now, especially today, there's a lot to talk about because we just did a lot with the aquaponics and hydroponics this morning. So, if you guys want to check out that video, it's already out. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, so before we do start, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you do not miss our video. Please like this video. Let's go ahead and start today's video. Alright, so I'm just going to start wherever. I'm just going to give you guys a really quick update on what happened this morning. We ended up taking all the plants out. Well, not exactly all of them. We took out all the lettuce and harvested a lot of the parsley, so it doesn't look great now. We also did a lot of work with the lettuce, and that'll go. We'll do some stuff with that later in a different video. But kind of talking about these plants really quick. We have oregano. I don't know why the pot is flipped over, to be honest. But this is how it is so far. It's looking really, really good, and I really feel like the growth on this is absolutely insane. Today's a very big day because our plants are starting to come up. You can start to see the soil starting to be pushed up, and if I push down on it, you can really feel it good there. You can also see some of them kind of poking there, but I'm just going to kind of, I'll grab some tools later to kind of soften that soil up so the plants don't have to try as hard. But we already got one peeking through, and we got some. We don't have much happening over here. I don't really feel much, and I don't really see the soil starting to crack a little bit. We got rid of pretty much all of the plants today, and I'm going to stall a little bit more on these. Kind of what I was saying about the parsley. We did harvest all the parsley, but I can't do anything yet because the parsley hasn't germinated yet. Going to the very bottom shelf, we have a ton of strawberries. Well, not a ton. A lot of them didn't end up growing, which is really disappointing. But they are definitely growing, and it's very, very exciting with how much growth they're doing. Now, over here, we have a lot of growth happening right here. The tomatoes, just something happened overnight, and all of a sudden, they're starting to just have a massive growth boost. So that is very exciting. We have a lemongrass right here, and we have peppermint right here. Very, very excited about both. I've never done lemongrass before, and I have a little bit of some work that I've done with peppermint in the past. And then for sugar peas is one of my favorite plants. I really, really love everything about sugar peas, and just they're really, really fun to work with. Going over to the tomatoes, I'm very, very excited for them to start growing a lot more and start turning into like just start using the tomatoes and start working with that part of the plants. Over here, we have a lot going on here. We have two different types of flowers and lavender. This is going to be Cosmos and Morning Glories. Both are doing phenomenal. Very, very excited about that. Going down to this shelf, we have rosemary. Now, rosemary is one of my favorite plants. I just absolutely love the plant. Everything about it smells just with how easy it is. Because it's pretty much a drought plant. So if you live in somewhere that it doesn't rain a lot, this is the absolutely most perfect plant for that area. The plant barely needs water. It obviously needs water here and there, but nothing like peas or tomatoes. Then we have bunching onions right here. It's interesting because the signs are like absolutely sinking in the front, so I'm just gonna move them to the back area. But both of these are starting to grow a lot more, and I'm very excited because all of them are starting to shoot straight up towards the light. Don't really know what's happening here, but it's doing pretty good. Somehow those got buried by the soil, so maybe that'll do a lot better now that it's unburied. Going down to the very bottom shelf, these are much bigger adult strawberry plants. The ones over there are very young, very little. These are, I wouldn't really say they're like fully grown, but they definitely still have a lot more work to do. I'd say they're about 50% of the way there. They were about 75, but there was some problems in the past. So over here we are also growing sugar peas. We ended up adding some of these like kind of cage things around it for them to kind of just grow up it. And yeah, so that's very exciting. And then kind of ending the video or ending this section off with this area. We're germinating a ton of stuff right here. We're germinating cucumbers, broccoli, celery, poppy seeds, daisy seeds, and cosmos. I've worked with all of these except celery and broccoli. I've never worked with cucumbers in the room before, but I've grown it outside for years. Very, very just fun plant to work with. Broccoli, never done it. Celery, never done it, either in here or outside. poppy seeds, daisies, and cosmos. I've worked with all of them indoors, but pretty much all of these went outside for the springtime last year. We are actually growing cosmos up here, but those really haven't bloomed yet, and I'm not really gonna say I've grown it fully in the room till it's already bloomed, but it's very, very close. Now going to the other section, there's a lot to talk about from over here. First of all, the basil is doing absolutely insane. Not really the plants over there are doing that great. Going down, we have butter crunch lettuce, oak leaf lettuce. We have red ruby lettuce, grand lettuce, and bunching onions. We have sugar peas right there, a ton of parsley, and then we have tango lettuce. It's interesting because tango lettuce is one of my least favorite lettuces to grow because number one, I don't have much work with growing it, and for some reason I ended up planting the most of it, so that's interesting. But other than that, it'll be very interesting to see how this does. Hopefully it'll do good. I don't know. Here's what I'm gonna do. If these don't do good, or if I have just too many problems with this, I'm just gonna go back to the sponges. Because the sponges do work perfectly. The only thing that I really don't like about the sponges is the fact that they just keep growing algae. So that's the only thing I really don't like about it. But other than that, it's doing really good. Every so often, I will kind of take off a leaf though if it looks really bad. Like right now, a lot of them do look a little overwatered, but other than that, they should kind of immune to it in a way. Over here, we are growing a ton of oregano. Now, this obviously isn't doing that great. So in a few days, I'm gonna let the system mature a little bit more, and then a lot of the oregano right here, I'm gonna try to move to this. We also have cucumbers over there. We have cherry tomatoes, and we have cilantro, and nothing in these systems are doing good. So I might move a little bit over to this system. Like I might do cilantro in here soon, or one of the best methods, theoretically, would be having the entire system go aquaponics, and I would just connect these in the middle right here. And then it's just that easy. I will have to clean the other system though, and if I'm cleaning out, I'll probably just clean the other system too. So I might just clean them in a month or two. And then, yeah, so this is pretty much it for today's video. There wasn't a lot to talk about, but still a lot to talk about at the same time. There's going to be a lot to talk about tomorrow, so if you guys want to hit the bell notification, I would really love it if you would. And yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. So, if you guys like these types of videos, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you not miss our video, and please like this video. I just really want to give a second and thank you all for watching today's video and supporting the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.